So while I'm waiting for the rain to stop here, I figure I'll throw a couple quick updates at you. Fishing's been very slow for me the last 2 weeks. However, there was one day I went to the local pond out where I work, just after work for a few casts, and ended up catching my biggest bass of the year so far and my personal best pickerel. 22-inch pickerel and a 20.5-inch bass. I did not film it because I really wasn't expecting to catch much. I was just taking a few casts. But those pictures are on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. If I ever catch anything significant and I don't post it on YouTube because I'm not filming or don't have time or whatever, I will always post a picture on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there at Cray Outdoors. I'll have a link in the description. Yeah, today we're at Clay Pond. As you can see, it's raining. Took the kayak out all day yesterday on Conewango Creek. Then I met with some friends last night, which is why I'm back out here in Chautauqua County. But yeah, I didn't catch a dang. I caught one tiny rock bass at Conewango Creek, fishing all day long. So today I decided it's best probably to avoid the rivers after the drought. They're very low and clear, which is rain is a good thing. It'll hopefully help a little bit with the drought and the fishing situation out here. But yeah, with the weather being iffy today, I decided it's best not to take the kayak out. So right here, just at the local pond I used to fish growing up a lot, high pressured pond, but there is an awful lot of bass in here. So we're gonna throw around the senko, some frogs, and see what we can catch. Just waiting for I don't mind fishing in a light rain. It's kind of borderline at the moment. So looking at the weather map, there should be some breaks. Of course, I didn't bring my rain gear with me either, smart. But see what we can catch. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. Only got on a fish. Just a little bass. Switched up to, I was using senkos, not getting a bite. I shouldn't say not getting a bite, I was getting the occasional bite, but nothing like it usually is down here. I think people have finally started to catch on to senkos in this area. So I switched up to the super fluke and put on a fluorocarbon leader. This pond is extremely high pressured, so you definitely gotta use some different things to catch fish. So I went back to that super fluke. I nailed them on at that quarry, and like I said, the fluorocarbon leader I think is important because I was getting taps on the senko, but I think they're seeing my line and getting hesitant. So it feels a little bit nicer. Hard to tell, there's a lot of weeds down there, so yeah, it's a little bit nicer, I think. Stuck in weeds, and this reel's I don't know how much longer this reel's gonna last. It's in pretty rough shape. Oh no, I thought he came off. He didn't. He's still there. Hey buddy, just another little one. It's your typical clay pond bass, but there are a few big ones in here. Yeah, now we're starting to catch them like we used to every cast. What is this? Holy cow, how'd that not get in my line? That's way down there too. Holy cow. Oh man, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing now. That is a disaster. I was wondering what that... It's because of this dang reel messing up. Oh my gosh, I'm running into all kinds of problems here. Issue with the lines temporarily resolved. We can start catching some bass again. Whoa, there's the fish. Oh, I think he dropped it. No, he's still on there. Feels a little bit bigger. Another small one. They're just all in weeds. I'm recording, right? Yep. Jump again. Catch them one after another if I can keep this dang reel running. Keep running into equipment issues lately. What happened there? Break my line? No, I got the fluke though. That one felt a little bit. I don't know, hard to say. Bass in here attacking a crappie. See if he's the fluke. Definitely just a bass eating a crappie. I don't know where he went though. There he is. I say, we couldn't have gone far. It looks a little bit smaller than the one that I saw though. Still recording, right? Yeah. Alright. It's been a pretty darn slow day out here compared to what it usually is. I don't know, might need to go try the other side of the pond. Maybe with this hot weather we've had lately, they might be hanging out at the deeper water. Fast grab it. Got him. Little one. Is that a smallmouth? There are smallmouth in here too, believe it or not. This one looks like a large. No, it's another largie. Small, shallow pond, but, well, it's right down the road from the river, so I'm sure people probably dumped smallmouth in here at one point. Appears as though I have a bite. I did have a bite. Ooh, a little bit bigger. I don't lose them now. And this reel is terrible. Biggest one of the day so far. It's still not very big. Never mind, he's still not that big. Still don't even know if he's legal size. Probably, I don't know, I'm not going to bother measuring him. Be darn close. He's skinny, so he's probably about 12 inches. Probably just legal size. Oops. Maybe a little bit more gentle with the release here. I saw an osprey catch a fish. It's like a decent sized fish he had too. Hope he's circling this way. Now he's heading back that way. Alright, heading to his nest. I think he had babies over there. That was cool. I got him. Can't tell if I got him or not. There he is. And in that way. Moving to the other side of the pond here. See if I can find more bass and get that every cast action that I'm used to here. Alright, another typical clay pond bass here. I don't know if that shoreline there is safe or not. Stand on. Another head. No, I do got him. No, he came off. Wrapped me around so many weeds. Hard to hook. And my drag was too loose again. It's part of the reason why I think I missed that last fish. Got this one though. These bass in this little pond they're fighters. These are all wild fish, I believe. I don't believe this pond's stocked with trout, but not with bass. Trout will all be dead in here by the time it's the heat wave here. Here's a nice one. There we go. Finally, a good sized bass. Well, still not great size. Keep thinking they're bigger because they're stuck in weeds. Alright, hopefully he makes it. My way back now. Still in search of a big one. Had one pick it up. I say that every time it feels bigger, and then it ends up not being bigger, so I'm not going to say that this time. So it's just in a ton of weeds. It's just a little bass and a ton of weeds, as usual. I want to break. The weight of those weeds is intense. This bass didn't fight much. He couldn't fight much. He's stuck on so many weeds. And I hooked him a little deep. See, hopefully we can get that one out. Concern is I'm going to get it out and then get it in them deeper. Ouch. Should survive just fine. Get it straight out. Oh, okay, we got it. Alright, he's good. He's good to go. we're gonna call it quits. Definitely a pretty slow day out here at Clay Pond. Seems like the bass population's starting to dwindle again. It used to be there weren't many bass in here. Then, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, it was like the bass population just exploded. And you know, you could catch 20 of them. I fished here a lot longer than I wanted to. The wind picked up, and I'm gonna hit Allegheny State Park on the way home. But with the windy conditions and with the hot drought, I know it's not good conditions for the trout. And with the windy conditions, it's not really good conditions for fishing the lake. So I'll probably stop at the spillway, which, again, that's never good in a drought because it always gets super clear down there. So I don't know, if I catch anything there, I'll post the video. Thanks for watching. You can see the water level is usually up to these rocks right here. So could be just the low water and the droughts what's having an effect on the fish too. I just don't even see many bass swimming around. So tough day, but at least I caught something. Caught enough little bass to make a video, I think. Thanks for watching.